Welcome to the last video of 2023, where we are going to have a look at what we can expect from the crypto markets in 2024. And we are also going to have a look at Bitcoin in the shorter term time frame, which is just insanely interesting right now. So guys, let's jump straight into it. And let me start, guys, with a big thank you to every single one of you for 2023. We have a very great community, and I experienced 2023 as a very beautiful year together with you, where we did some amazing trades and we are building amazing stuff, amazing tools for traders. And yeah, I experienced 2023 as a very positive year, and I hope you did the same. Let me know how 2023 was in the comment section, guys. Then yesterday I published a video, and I think this is actually a very important video because I'm showing you basically the process from start to finish, how you can make on a daily basis, depending how often you want to trade, but how you can make money on a daily basis. And I'm also showing you when I opened a long position on Bitcoin yesterday. We took a profit of $50. It was just for illustration purposes only, but I just want to show you a little bit the power, guys, of this tool, because here you can also see on the 1 minute time frame, Bitcoin is slowly trending up right here. We get this nice momentum coming up, and when this is trending up, that is a good sign. Going to the 0 point on the 1 minute time frame. Now here we get our entry at 42,500, and in a couple of minutes, in a matter of 10 minutes, we are already $400 like higher, right? So if you would trade this with an order size of 1 Bitcoin, you would make in like 20 minutes $400. Of course, this is not always the case, and there will come times that you lose. I'm also explaining that in this video, but this trading strategy, in my personal opinion, is super it's very profitable. Yesterday also, I think yesterday we actually longed somewhere right here, right below 42k. We opened that long position. Then I had to leave, so I actually closed that one at 42 point something with that small profit. But I also said in that video, you can leave it open because we haven't even came back to the green zone yet. So then we come to the green zone and we can see that further push. If I would have left the trade open, of course, would have a higher profit. You don't always have the time. You don't always want to get the bottom of the can out of it. Sometimes when scalping, you just want to go in half an hour later, maybe a couple of hours later. You want to go out, depending on all the signals that you are seeing in the chart. But I think, guys, this is a very powerful tool. And it won't be always, and this is going to be important, this won't be always for the public, because I don't want every single one. I want only serious traders to use this tool, basically, because this is actually very, very powerful, but also only use it if you understand how to use it. So first paper trade with it, check, analyze it, use it very often, and then start to understand it. Because if you don't understand these data correctly, you'll make decisions based on wrong interpretations, and those often result in wrong decisions, right? So if you understand this a little bit better, then you can make the right decisions. And it's almost every day, guys, on the 1 minute time frame, there are very nice opportunities, right? And you don't even have to have it on the 1 minute time frame. And depending on the leverage that you are using, or the equity that you are using, you can make thousands of bucks per month, or sometimes even per day, by just scalping. But yeah, you also take a higher risk because you are using a higher equity, higher leverage, and so on. That's all for your personal self to decide. I just made a video yesterday, and I think everyone should watch this video, as it is a very simple and easy strategy to just make some income on a daily basis doing crypto trading. Then, guys, we're going to Bitcoin right now. Finally, last Bitcoin video for 2023. Bitcoin, since we actually launched yesterday, it went up to 42,700. Actually, Bitcoin is looking very beautiful to me. Yesterday, it looked a little bit more ugly when I made the video, but I already changed my mind later that day, because I opened that long position, right? Because we could see that actually we saw that momentum coming up, and then we were like, okay, we are going to long. Right now, in the 4 hour time frame, something similar is happening actually too, and we are actually still in this ascending triangle. So yesterday we had like this fake out to the downside. It tried to break down. down. Didn't happen. And I also said that as long as we are holding above this low, there's still a possibility for Bitcoin to just take off right here. Why? Because this is the 60-day cycle low, or this one, doesn't matter how you look at it, they are roughly at the same level. 60-day cycle low. As long as we are holding above it, we are still in the first part of the 60-day cycle. But the moment we break below it, then we have a failed 60-day cycle. That is very bearish. But so far we haven't done that yet. So we're still making a higher lows right here after putting the 60-day cycle low. Here we have like a lower low on the 4-hour time frame. But as you can see right here, we have a higher low in the relative strength index. Bullish divergence. And in such a strong uptrend where we just go up, bullish structure. You know, it is just, it's definitely possible, especially with that Bitcoin ETF news coming, maybe even next week, because there might be even a green light before the ETF is up and running. So there might be even a news article that the Bitcoin ETFs are approved for this and this and that date. So that doesn't mean that on the 10th of January, they all will get approved at the same time. But it is possible that at the 2nd of January or 3rd of January, they get approved to start at the 10th of January, if you get what I mean. And then it will get the news also, right? Okay, the Bitcoin ETFs are approved for the 10th of January. So that is going to be a big news event. Of course, we don't get the liquidity then yet from the Bitcoin ETFs. We still don't know whether this is going to be a sell the news event or whether this is going to be bullish. I also really don't know. I'm going to play it safe, a little bit conservative, and I'm going to prepare for both scenarios, basically. So when we look at Bitcoin from the structure side, we still have the structure in place, this ascending triangle, and we have a target right here if we were to break out to the upside of a Bitcoin price of $48,000. I think that's kind of realistic. But then we do have to be very careful, and now thinking of it while making this video, I think this could be a level where Bitcoin is going to top. Why? Because if we were to go do something like this, break out and like reach that 48k, maybe shoot even higher, we do have that stablecoin dominance that is really coming down to one of the macro support levels from this channel. Right, so that if Bitcoin shoots to 48k, probably this one goes to the support channel. That would definitely be, it's just a massive level, right? It's just a big level in the stablecoin dominance. Would make sense to bounce. It is Bitcoin. Everything can happen. This thing can break down too. But just based on structures, right, based on probabilities, it would really make sense to take some profits there and to see a top in Bitcoin, as it is also resistance in the Bitcoin price. Right, if we were to zoom out right here for Bitcoin, we can also see that the levels that we are trading right now on the macro scale is also resistance. And we have here some, this high was at also roughly at 48,000. So for example, you could make a zone out of this, and then you can clearly see that this is just a very big zone with the golden ratio right here, the 61.80%. We have a lot of like rejections right here also a little bit too. So in this green zone, it is possible for Bitcoin to see a rejection, and that aligns up with the stablecoin dominance. So this is definitely something that I'm watching, but I would like to see the reaction of Bitcoin if that is going to happen. And I would like to see, of course, what is happening right here with the momentum, and what is happening with the funding rates, what is happening with the take buy sell ratio, and so on. These are all very important metrics that I'm using to predict Bitcoin in the shorter term time frame, right? So right now you can make a plan for what we can expect, and then while Bitcoin is following that plan or maybe deviate from that plan, we can reassess based on new data, because right now we just don't have that data yet, right, for that price action for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is just not there yet. So that is what I'm expecting, guys. Structure-wise, still looking bullish. We still could see a breakout to the upside, also for the news for the Bitcoin ETF. do gonna be careful. If we break out to the upside, we gonna break down on the stablecoin dominance. Then we have a massive support level that we are testing. So it's going to be very important how Bitcoin is going to react at this specific level. Then guys, I would urge every single one of you to watch this Bybit video, the easiest scalping strategy for BTC US dollar Tether, but also for all the other trading pairs that we actually have on Will Portal, because you can also use this on, yeah, for example, on Ethereum, but you can also use this on all the tokens that we have on Will Portal. So you can every day find many opportunities on all of these tokens to have nice scalping. So right here you also have a nice one. You know, we're coming up right here on the 4-hour time frame. This is Ethereum. We get a buy signal right here, starting at 2,200. Going up to 2,300. That is a move of 10%. With a 10x leverage, that is already a 100% gain. And I'm not saying that, like I said, you don't have to go take 100% out of the can, but you can have like small and steady gains, right? So for example, this buy signal is not that interesting, right? We see a buy signal right here, momentum is coming up, we see momentum is coming up, but we can't see that on this momentum indicator. This one is already in the green, so that one is less, this one is definitely less interesting. But even though if you would take this trade, you enter at 2,330, it still goes up to 2,430, right? So that is a 5% move. You can have if it goes up, you can of course like put your stop loss above your entry, so you're already safe. And some trades, of course, you're just going to lose because you can't win all of them. So guys, right here on the 5-minute, we also have a nice opportunity, buy signal, momentum coming up, and this is starting at 2,280. And yeah, right now trading at 2,310. So that's also a nice increase. It's just for scalping, right? And you can do this basically on any chart. You can do this on Matic. You can do this on Solana. Always do take in mind that you have to know a little bit what's going on with Bitcoin and stuff for these things. It's too, although Solana is really doing pretty good. Arbitrum, like all the coins you have on Will Portal Pro charts, you can basically do this scalping thing, so you can actually also just wait. So guys, these are just very beautiful opportunities if you not the fear and greed index, but the take buy sell ratio. So for example, right here you can see also we get this momentum coming up, we get a buy signal, we have the take buy sell ratio above the green line even. So these are very bullish signals. And then yeah, the price of, what is this is XRP, eventually goes up. So for scalping guys, this is a very great tool, and if you understand this correctly, I would say personally it's not that hard. The hardest thing, the most difficult thing is your own emotional state. I also struggle with that. It's difficult, but if you just follow the rules, if you just follow the data, then most of the time you will be on the right side of the markets. That is a fact. But then it's going to be difficult with your own emotional state if you can handle it. And if you can't handle it with your emotional state, which is very understandable, this is something you need to build up. Start with lower money. Don't go with a lot of money. Don't go with a high leverage. Do it a little bit smaller. Get a little bit confidence. And then once you feel a bit confidence and you feel like, okay, right now I really start to understand. I know where my mistakes are, this and that. I'm going to increase my leverage. I'm going to increase my equity and order size and so on. I'm going to make more gains. Guys, if you want to trade, make sure to do that over on Bybit. Sign up with the affiliate link down below, because the more people who sign up with the affiliate link down below on Bybit, the better the product or the product of Will Portal is going to be. Guys, thank you so much for your support during 2023. I love every single one of you deeply. Thank you very much, and wish you all a great New Year's Eve. Tonight, don't lose any fingers, be careful, but do have some fun, and I'll see every single one of you in 2024. Bye bye.